What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes here with me today. Today, this is going to be a really quick video, okay? I took 2 trades today, which I normally wouldn't do, right? Normally, I would get in, take the trade, and then get off the screens. But today, I was feeling a little risky. You know what I'm saying? So, I took 2 trades. I traded the NAS, then I traded the DJ30. All right? Now, okay, this is the phone video for the week, okay? We're going over this on the phone. There's nothing really to look at, all right? All I did for this trade, okay, keeping it simple, was wait for 9:30, all right? I needed to inspect what we had going on at 9:30. That white dashed line there is the previous day's high of day level, okay? So you can see that just prior to 9:30, this market pumped up and broke through the high of the previous day, okay? It did that, then it fell a little bit, pulled back, okay? Going into 9:30, it pulled back up, working the high, and then 9:30 opens, this market dumped down below that high of day level, all right? At 9:31, I entered this market short, all right? I had a tight stop loss. I put my stop loss at the previous day's high of the day level, and I just monitored the trade. I shut it down once we hit 100 pips, okay? We took 100 pips out of this market in 4 minutes, okay? 4 minutes, 100 pips. Why would I just sit there after that, right? Why would I just sit there with 100 pips and still try to hold it? What am I trying to hit? 300 pips, 200 pips today on a Thursday, right? What am I doing? I'm taking the money and I'm getting away from this market, okay? I did what I came to do. Sometimes it's hard because when you take a trade like this and it only took 4 minutes, you're like, what the heck? If that only took me 4 minutes, I might be able to bang out some more trades and make some more money, right? But that's a dangerous game to play. But like I said today, I was feeling a little risky. All right, so let's look at the DJ30. All right, so here is the DJ30. I actually went long on this market. You can see that the DJ had, relatively speaking, just about the same price action as the NAS, right? It popped the top and then it fell. Well, I was already in that NAS trade, right? I took the NAS trade. Now I just waited patiently. You can see we had that slight W formation down there at those bottoms. We had the double bottom, okay, or whatever you want to call it. And then we have our pin at the low and then a large engulfing bullish candle, okay, that breaks through that 20 period moving average, puts in a high. The market then pulls back down into those lows, all right? And then once we started going up, I just took the trade, all right? I just took the trade. I was just scalping here. I was just aiming for that previous high that had been put in place, all right, which was actually 75 pips. So we took an easy 175 pips out of this market today, or out of the market today, off of the NAS and the DJ trade, okay? Now, I don't recommend doing this, okay? I'm a big proponent of one good trade. Take your one good trade and get out of the market, okay? So I kind of messed that up. I may mark it as a red day in my journal because I really didn't stick to my process, okay, in that regard. But, scared money don't make money. That's the saying, right? And I just want you guys to remember this. Stacy used to make old videos talking about mastering taking 20 pips out of the market, okay? He had videos talking about master taking 50 pips out of the market. With 20 pips, bro, 20 pips a day, you can get that out of every single session if you're trading gold, right? Or something like that. You can get 20 pips out of that market every single session. So if you can master your process and you can master taking 20 pips, just 20, not 100, not 75, just 20 pips out of the market, you are well on your way to creating your trading business. All right. That 20 pips, when you're first starting off, it might only be $5 a trade or $10 a trade, but that $10 in the future can easily be $1,000 a trade. Okay. It's about the process. It's about the consistency. Put the consistency before the profits, and all will come together for you in the end. Okay. Until next time, man, I hope you continue to free your mind.